Welcome back, and there's some latest news coming in. There's a mega political war over Parliament's security breach. BJP has now upped the ante against the opposition and points that included Lalit Jha's alleged links with the TMC MLA. The Saffron Party has also released an image of TMC MLA Tapas Roy with Lalit Jha. That's the word really coming in, the political blame game in full swing. This when the opposition MPs are actually demanding that BJP MP Pratap Simha be suspended from the parliament because it was on his name that the passes to the intruders were actually issued. Listen in to what Lok Sabha had to say.
जो मास्टरमाइंड था इस ये सिचुएशन का जो मास्टरमाइंड था कल ललित झा पुलिस खोज रहे हैं इसको हाई इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रहा है यहाँ का पूरा गृह मंत्री जी देख रहे हैं इसको पूरा हाई इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रहा है इसमें ललित झा कल से इसका खोज नहीं है इसके पास सब लोगों का मोबाइल था ये ललित झा के साथ ये देखिए टीएमसी का विधायक है बहुत दुख की बात है जब हम लोग मतलब क्या टेररिस्ट का हम लोग हमला जो भी बोलते हैं होता है उसके साथ तापस राय ये टीएमसी विधायक तापस राय है उसका क्षेत्र का एमपी है सुदीप बंदोपाध्याय इनके साथ जो इनका ललित झा का जो मास्टरमाइंड है पूरा जो कल ऑपरेशन हुआ उसका मतलब डायरेक्टर था ये पूरा एकदम सब कुछ किया उनका प्लान माफिक हुआ है.
All right, that was Lok Sabha giving out her reaction to this entire story. But the fact that there's a political war of words that has broken out on this entire matter, while the opposition MPs continue to maintain that Pratap Simha, the BJP MP on whose name the passes were issued to the intruders, he should be suspended from the parliament or action should be taken against him. There are images that have now been released where BJP has linked one of the intruder, Lalit Jha, with the TMC. The fact of the matter is that this was a breach on Indian Parliament, and the kind of politics which is panning out on this entire issue is actually very unfortunate. Political blame game is the order of the day. All these intruders have been caught by the police. They are in custody right now. Serious sections of the Indian Penal Code and various statutes pertaining to Indian security, internal security have been evoked, and those sections have been put and slapped against these individuals. Pallavi with us on the broadcast. Pallavi, we've been chatting about it for the last 2 days. How bipartisan politics has started on this entire matter.
That's right, and if you look at the latest tweet which is coming from Jairam Ramesh, he once again reiterates the demand which is coming in from the India Front Office, and they're demanding that the Home Minister has to make a statement in both the houses, and he's simply refusing to make such a statement on what is a very serious security issue. His refusal has led both to Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha to get adjourned till 2 p.m. So the opposition parties are blaming the government for the fact that the House is not running, saying that if the Home Minister, instead of giving interviews, to use the words of the Congress President, was actually coming to House and he would make a statement, then the House would have run smoothly. I think the mood is becoming very clear, Anusha, as far as the opposition is concerned. Come Monday, when the HM is expected to respond to the 3 criminal amendment bills, you're going to see a replay of what you saw yesterday and today. And then, therefore, they don't want to take the blame on themselves for the disruption of the House. They're saying that you only have to agree to come and speak. And you do that, then the House will run and it will be business as usual.
Absolutely, and the 3 criminal amendment bills which are pending, this kind of political blame game that we witness is only going to destabilize the legislative business of the House. Pallavi, Arunima was also talking about it a few minutes ago, but just a brief sense from you about how the Parliament security has been tightened after that intrusion.
See, as far as the government is concerned, their point is that, the security is something which is the domain of both the Speaker as a chairperson. And therefore, there is no reason why the Home Minister needs to come and give a statement. The Prime Minister has been holding meetings. The PM has also conveyed that there should be no tutu meme over it, and national security or the Parliament security cannot be compromised.
Pallavi, please stay with us on the broadcast. Mr. Sukanto Majumdar is joining us on the broadcast. Good morning, Mr. Majumdar.
Morning.
Thank you for speaking with us. It was an unfortunately a breach of security at the Indian Parliament. There's a lot of political blame game which is happening on the matter. The opposition MPs continue to demand inside the Parliament that action should be taken against the BJP MP on whose name the passes were issued to the intruders. What do you have to say to this demand, sir?
See, the incident that happened in few days ago, it is quite unfortunate and it is really a breach in the security. Government has already taken the action. Already 8 police personnel, those who are involved, security personnel, those who are involved in the security of the parliament, they have been suspended. And this is demand of our opposition is quite illogical because it is, the duty of a MP is that he or she has to cater his voters. So if people come to ask, people of my constituency come to me and ask for a pass, I cannot deny them because otherwise they will propagate or they will publicize that the MP is not giving us the pass as we are from different ideology or different party. As per my information, this man to whom the Pratap Singh Simha has given the pass, or he is a member of SFI. So we cannot do this kind of discrimination with the people of our constituency. And if this logic is correct that our opposition is saying, then according to that logic, so all the ministers, those are till under custody in the state of West Bengal, has been nominated by Mamata Banerjee. They have been given
Mr.
tickets.
Majumdar, one of the key things that the opposition MPs said is that, look, we were only demanding justice on the floor of the House and we've been suspended. I'm talking about the suspensions against the Congress MPs in DMK and the left parties. But the key MP who should be held accountable in some way or the other, I'm not for once in agreement that any member of parliament is responsible for the kind of attack that happened or the intrusion that happened in parliament recently. But there has to be some responsibility that needs to be fixed. The argument is that the chair is using his powers very, very selectively.
Let's see, first of all, our opposition parties, this is their duty, constitutional duty to oppose the government. But my point is, are they much more attacking than our ex-Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji? He never used this kind of means to criticize government. You take the path of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, na, how to criticize the government? You were free to discuss there. Amit Shah ji also and our government, from our government side, the minister, honorable minister of the parliamentary affairs, he has cleared that, Joshi ji, that we are ready to discuss anything. So
Sir,
if you want to,
I agree with you. I agree with you that, even if there has to be opposition and there has to be criticism, it ought to be in a parliamentary manner. But it's interesting that the BJP is making that argument, sir. They have released an image of TMC MLA Tapas Roy with Lalit Jha, who is one of the key accused in this case. Now, by the same logic, like you've tweeted, sir, by the same logic, if any person from your constituency can come and seek a pass and the member of parliament has to be polite enough to give that pass, similarly, anyone can come and take a picture with you. So why hold somebody responsible for it, sir?
no, but please check my tweet.
Ji.
We have never seen that he is responsible for this incident. But this connection should be investigated, na? Because these people, the young guys, your girls, they don't have that such courage. There must be someone behind them, and larger conspiracy is there. And not only that, Lalit Jha is, according to Delhi police, according to media reports from the end of the Delhi police, what we are getting, this Lalit Jha is being considered to be the mastermind of the incident. So that is the thing. And as per my information, that man is not the voter of this TMC leader. But Lalit Jha has the, according to our search, Lalit Jha is quite related to TMC as well as Congress, as well as CPM. So it's a totally, the connections of Lalit Jha is coming in such a way that it is showing that it is an indie alliance. He has a good relation with CPM. Ideologically, he is a CPM worker because from his Facebook, Instagram, there are...
Sir, I'm sure the TMC will have something to say about it. Mr. Majumdar, my request to you to stay with us on the broadcast. Mr. Biswajit Deb of the TMC is also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Deb, good morning. Thank you so much for speaking with us. A picture has been tweeted by Mr. Majumdar, Mr. Sukanto Majumdar, the BJP West Bengal president, saying that Lalit Jha allegedly had links with TMC MLA Tapas Roy. What do you have to say about that allegation, sir?
Now, Mr. Majumdar has made this allegation. So it is on the part of Mr. Majumdar to prove that this allegation is true. Otherwise, Tapusra has made it very clear that he will take Mr. Majumdar and Mr. Amit Malabha to court. So it will be decided in the court that who is right and who is wrong. It is very unfortunate that instead of, you see, trying to take over their responsibility, that whatever they have done, whatever it has happened in the very unfortunate incident which has happened in Parliament, the responsibility goes to the central government, because it is the duty of the Home Department to provide security to the Parliament. And there has been a serious breach of security inside the House of the Parliament. So anything could have happened. And now they are trying to shift the responsibility to TMC, which is very unfortunate. So now they have tweeted this particular photograph. It is now for them to prove that this allegation is true. Otherwise, they will face the consequences in court.
Mr. Dev,
Because this is absolutely a false allegation, just to shift the burden and just to shy away from their responsibility.
Mr. Dev,
It's a prime responsibility of the central government.
No, I agree with you that if this is a charge that they have proof of, and if you take them to court, they'll have to prove that there. So I rest that point well there. But I'm trying to understand the nature of politics which is happening after the intrusion that we saw on the floor of the House in Parliament earlier. The BJP is blaming the TMC. The opposition parties are questioning Pratap Simha, the Member of Parliament, on whose name the passes were issued. And I'm asking to you this apolitically. Do you believe any Member of Parliament can be held quote-unquote responsible for this kind of intrusion?
You see, we have made it very clear. The pass was issued by the BJP MP. So he cannot avoid this particular responsibility. He has to explain under what circumstances this pass has been issued by him, and how they were allowed to go inside the house. It is their responsibility. It is the MP who has given the pass, who has issued the pass. It is for him to say that why he has issued the pass and what is his link with these people. He has to clarify that. Can he avoid that particular responsibility? Can he shy away from that particular responsibility? Because he is the MP who has issued the pass. And on the basis of that particular pass, these two people have entered the Parliament.
All right, sir.
So they must have some link.
Sir, I do believe that the opposition has all the right to criticize the government within the bounds of the Constitution and the Parliamentary Convention. Absolutely. Mr. Dev,
Let me finish.
please finish your point. Please finish your point, sir.
If the security of the Member of Parliament can be compromised, then what happens to the common people? If they cannot provide security to the Member of Parliament and to the Parliament of India, then how do they think about giving security
Sir,
to the common people?
I believe all of us share that sentiment and the sense of alarm with which you're talking, that if Parliament is not secure, then we must have a thorough review of the security apparatus inside the Parliament. Thank you, Mr. Biswajit Deb and Mr. Sukanta Majumdar, for joining us on the broadcast. We'll continue tracking the story, get you all the voices here on CNN News 18. For now, slipping into a very short break. Stay tuned.